Hello. Hey there, Sag. I'm super excited to be doing this right now, but let me go ahead into my little spiel. Honey, welcome to Love or Tarot. I'm your host here at Love or Tarot, Jay, and I'm super excited to be diving into some energy with you today. I want to let you know that, two disclaimers, and that's that energy is fluid, it's not linear. So that means that this message could pertain to you, past, present, and future. That also means that this message could pertain to someone that you love or energetically connected to, and that's fine too. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and send this message on over to who you know it belongs to. Okay, I also want to let you know, while you're down there, looking at those buttons, honey, you might as well like, comment, and subscribe to the Love Aura family, as we would love to have you here because we are ever growing and ever evolving. I love you so much, Sag. There's a beautiful space in my heart for Sagittarius because I am a Sagittarius moon, and I feel like, if it's not Sag tarot, it tends to just not always fit. I'm a Taurus rising and sun, so it's always interesting to get my Sagittarian aspect going and to kind of see what's going on in that space of my heart, because I really feel like as a healer, as an intuitive, Sag really, really, is that main energy for me. I think I just burped, I'm sorry. But let's get into it. Sag, how are you feeling? For some of you, I heard worn out. Okay, worn out. That's an aspect. Okay, how are you feeling, Sag? How are you feeling? I'm okay. There's another aspect I heard. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, okay. And some of you were recently a little under the weather, but are feeling better. That's good. That's good. And then I'm feeling another perspective. Why'd they have to do me like that? Okay, so there's definitely some heartbreak present too. Okay, let's see. We're going to get into some of this energy, see what comes up for you guys. Now, my intuitive messages don't always have to do with the cards themselves, so we're going to see what's the overall message from Spirit and how Spirit can best serve you, help you at this time. What your guides want you to know, all that jazz, honey. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Hanged Woman. And we have Temperance in reverse. So there's a bit of a pattern with all fire signs right now. The need of community, the need of support. And it definitely feels like you are no different, Sag. But the thing that is very different with your situation is it's more of a who can I trust than who can I lean on, depend on, who, like where are my friends when I need them, that sort of thing. It's more of who can I trust? Who can I trust? Have people been violating trust, Sag? People been being shady, liars, presenting themselves. Things coming to the forefront like, oh, I'm sorry. I almost got into myself. We're going to bring it back to intuitive J. And be more calm and loving, okay? Because I was definitely going to say somebody fucking tried it, okay, period. But but yeah, it's like I'm just feeling this restlessness when it comes to, trusting people again. Wanting to, be able to trust people, wanting to be able to share space with other people, but just not knowing if you can even do that. You know, it's like some of you have even tried to share some of your innermost with people that are close to you, and the response you got was like, damn, well, you know what? I might as well have just kept my damn mouth shut. So now you're trying to, it's like you're kind of in this place of like, okay, I'm just going to kind of pull back and let things kind of unfold. But in the process of that, Spirit is also trying to get you to understand that there's a balance to be had. There's a balance to be found in the midst of, you know, trying to heal from people being dishonest and not necessarily being trustworthy, and finding balance enough to express yourself to people that you know do support you and you know are there for you. So for some of you, it's the expressing yourself, right? And when you express yourself, you got a good response from somebody and you were like, okay, you know, like I knew they supported me. I knew they had my back. Like, yes, like I love them. And then you went to someone else that you felt like you were going to get, you know, positive feedback from or support from. And then it was like shady and, cloaked with judgment and like, oh, is that really what you want to do right now? And maybe you shouldn't do that. And you need to make better decisions. And like all of this unnecessary commentary that you didn't really ask for. And now you're kind of like, I'm just going to keep myself to myself because you really tried it. And I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be, nice and respectful of the fact that I do love you and value your relationship to me. But I really don't like what you said. And some of you have voiced that, and others of you have not. And you don't even know how to speak to this person anymore because you're now in a place where it's like, you said what you said, and I know you're aware of what you said. So I don't really feel like there's anything else we have to talk about for right now. Like, I'm going to take a break from you. So, diving like all the way into that, Spirit, could you tell us a little bit more about the cards here in front of us? Could you tell us more about this Ace of Cups? Yeah. So, Two of Cups and the Princess of Cups. So, this could have to do with love. Love, darling. It could have to do with, you being with someone that you feel like is truly your soulmate, and the judgment coming from someone close to you that like, oh, you just met this person. Are you sure this is what you want to do? Or don't rush it. Maybe you're moving into things too fast. And then, oof, out for the rest of the deck, honey, because there's a whole lot of energy here. And I'm not surprised. The Hermit. Because remember, I told you guys, you're removing yourself from other people. And that's that supportive energy of the Four of Swords in reverse. That, restless energy of like, I want to trust, but I can't right now. I'm just going to kind of like take a step back and be, to myself. The Three of Coins in reverse, that lack of teamwork. Same with the Three of Cups in reverse, that lack of, engagement and celebration and being able to, celebrate your happy and your positive moment. That Six of Swords, maybe it's time to kind of leave some people in the dust, and you don't really want to do that, but there's a part of you that's telling you, hey, these people are really not for me. These people are really not for me. As much as I want them to be, as much as I want to say you're a great friend, you're a great person in my life, for some of you, this may even be a family member. And let me tell you something, family members try it, and sometimes family members need to be cut off. Okay? Sometimes family members need to be cut off. And it's not to be taught a lesson, it's just to truly be aware of the fact that, okay, what you did was not okay, and I'm not going to act like it's okay. I'm not going to, pacify you and make you feel like, oh, better luck next time. No, like, no, no, no. What you said was dead wrong. And we're gonna continue forward without that in my life. But the big thing to remember in finding this balance, is you working towards with this 8 of coins, working towards what you see for yourself with this 2 of wands in reverse. 2 of coins, I'm sorry, in reverse. Working towards what you want. Because you see that, you're juggling a lot. There's different aspects of your life that are currently occurring right now. And you can walk forward and not at all address the situation. But Spirit is asking you to address it, even if it's internally. Even if it's just a space that you create for yourself to say, okay, how did this make me feel? Okay. And when they said this, how did it make me feel? And okay, and after they said those things, how am I going to forgive them so that I can move on? Because forgiveness is a very big part in dealing with how we're feeling. It's also, not forgetting that step of forgiveness. That step of saying, you know what, I'm going to forgive you for what you did. But I'm not going to forget, so I'm no longer allowing you in my space. But I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, honey, and I just heard some, okay. I heard, like, I forgive you for being a cheater. I forgive you for being a liar. I forgive you for being full of, like, I forgive you, like, whoa, Sag, whoa, okay. But yeah, it's like, it definitely feels like there needs to be some forgiveness that has to take place. Not just for them, but for you. I posted on Instagram the other day that sometimes we have to choose love. And for the most part, choosing love is about ourselves. It's not about them, and choosing love doesn't necessarily mean it's a permission slip to be a doormat. It's to stop you from tripping people up and knocking them down. I don't need to cuss you out. I don't need to humiliate you. I don't need to take all these extra measures to make you feel bad about yourself or share my disgust and disdain for you. I don't have to do that. But what I can do for me is I can forgive you for what you've done. I can forgive you for what you've done because I got to move on. I have to move on. I have to move past this. I have to allow myself the space to grow. And you know what? If this is a relationship, I have to forgive you so that the person that I truly need to be with, the person that truly deserves me, can have me at my best and not at my brokenhearted bitterness because of you. Like, I deserve a life without being bitter. I deserve a life without resenting you for the things that you've done. While you're moving on and enjoying your life and doing the things that you want to do, I deserve to forgive you so that I can move on and live my best life too. I deserve that. And you do, Sag. You do. Okay, so let's see. Which oracle deck are we going to use? Okay, I'm being told work your light. Yay, I love this deck. Spirit, what are some messages of advice for Sag? Spirit, what are some messages of advice for Sag? Spirit, what are some messages of advice for Sag? Spirit, what are some messages of advice for Sag? Okay, so there's a beautiful aspect that I feel like is creating and pushing itself in more of a um, spiritual awareness sense. Okay, so first we have Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Okay, so that's assistance. That's the assistance that you have from your guides, from beings that desire to help you and assist you. Okay, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So there's also some of you who are going to be able to create out of this space of hurt, out of this space of healing and forgiveness. You're going to find yourself wanting to create and to be attached to new projects. And that is very important at this time. It's going to be beautiful. And as you go into it, okay, Akasha, Akasha or Akashe, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, your guidance is divinely guided. So as you're moving into these new projects that you're trying to do, allow yourself to be guided by spirit. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening. You deserve everything beautiful. You deserve to feel yourself happy and joyful again. You deserve to feel balanced and aligned with the things that are for you. You know, align your life, okay, is more of a personal card for you guys. And, the last card is just say yes. Say yes to forgiving them. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your betterment, your growth. Say yes to being the more mature person. Say yes to doing it even though you may feel like you're always the person taking the high road. Say yes. Just say yes. Because through that, there's hope. There's, more divine connection for you with spirit, for you to be able to see and move towards the things that you want in life. This ain't even about them, honey. This is not, it's bigger than them. It's bigger than them. Like, this whole time you're sitting here and you're thinking like they are trash. But listen, it's not about them. The entire experience had nothing to do with them and all to do with you. To showcase your value in yourself. What you're going to allow to stand and what you're not. What you're going to participate in and what you're not. What you're going to say is okay and what you're not. This had nothing to do with them on a more personal level. This was about you and your development and you understanding who you are and what you will and will not stand for. And then on a more personal level, again, I said you have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And we already know, it's this individual, it's this, this connection to wanting to, forgive, but then also keep people around that don't need to be in our space. Allowing ourselves to forgive, but not forget to create that space between you and that person. And, or you and those people, because Spirit's telling me that for some of you, it's more than one person, and that's okay. That's okay. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Make time for the fun moments. Make time for light-hearted energy. Make time to, be around people who bring you just immense amounts of joy. Give yourself that time. Give yourself that space. You deserve to feel that. You deserve to embrace that. You do. And again, remember, this ain't really about them. It's about you, boo. Okay? So, that is your reading, Sag. I am super excited to be back. I think I'm going to make a separate video talking about me and my hiatuses and why I do videos so sporadically. Just to give you guys some more insight into that. And yeah, but I love you guys, Sag. And, keep fighting a good fight. Know that, this beautiful time may not seem as beautiful right now for you. You may be in the midst of heartbreak. You may be in the midst of feeling like you're just not your best. But know that it gets better. And know that Spirit always has your back. Your guides always have your back. You always have a team of people behind you supporting you. Whether they are here physically or, those beautiful invisible beings that we connect with. So, trust yourself. Trust your gut. Forgive them because you need to for you, not for them. Okay? And peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. Leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.